Anthony is arguably the most disrespected player of all time. It's like people just forgot how dominant he actually was. Prime Melo was a walking bucket. For years, people had him as the best scorer on the planet. He was a mid-range god, athletic as hell, and his post-up game was second to none. And on top of that, did you know he is 10th on the all-time scoring list? The disrespect is truly crazy. I had to remind them how good he actually was. With that being said, here is my prime Carmelo Anthony build on NBA 2K24. All right, boys, so today we are going to make a prize pick selection together. We are first going to start with the Jason Tatum free square. He just needs 1 point tonight. And then I'm going to go with more Kyrie points. I feel like he's about to go crazy. I also like less for Kristaps points, rebounds, and assists. And then I'm going to do Al Horford's less for fantasy score. And I'm going to put a light 10 to win 110. If you sign up today and use code YoungDirk in my link in the description, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Age restrictions apply. Please play responsibly. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video. Okay, we're gonna go small forward. As for the height, people say he's 6'7", others say he's 6'8". He looks the same size as LeBron. StatMuse says 6'8", so I'm gonna go with 6'8", and you get more attributes. He is actually 240, but you do not get 81 speed, and we need that for Silver Speed Booster, so we're gonna go with 235 weight. And then for the wingspan, we're gonna go 6'9". It's Carmelo. He's the midi god. We gotta start with the mid-range, and we're gonna give him a 95 midi. Blinders gold, catch and shoot Hall of Fame, Deadeye gold, Green Machine Hall of Fame, Space Creator gold, Spot Finder bronze, who cares? Guard up Hall of Fame, Mini Magician Hall of Fame, Open Looks Hall of Fame, Comeback Kid Hall of Fame, Dream Shake, and Post Fade Phenom Hall of Fame. I'm not gonna lie to you, to shoot middies on this build is just so satisfying, and like I'm enjoying watching these clips back. But anyway, the 95 midi, if you didn't know, is absolutely broken. Like it's like broken. You have all of the shooting badges on Gold and Hall of Fame. Your badges are elite, right? You have the rating, which means that alone, your green window is gonna be a little bigger and your make percentage is gonna be a lot higher. That plus all of the badges, you're just an absolute lethal sniper from the mid-range. Speaking of that, let's talk about Green Machine Hall of Fame, one of the most broken badges in this game. If you do not know how Green Machine works, the more greens you make in a row, the easier it is for you to shoot. It starts after you make 2 in a row, it's gonna be pretty hard to miss. And then when you make 3 in a row, it's like fully activated, and it's gonna be very hard to miss. You really have to mistime your shots. If the defender's hand is down on this build, it is full hand down, man down. You can just shoot over anybody, as you guys are seeing in the clips. You can hit the post fades. The post fades are so easy. We will talk more about that when we get into the post control on this build. And of course, you can take those dribble pull-ups. They are so hard to guard this year. I know a lot of top players that just abuse them. And of course, you can take the hop jumpers as well. This build is just the mid-range god. Now for the three-pointer, we're going to give Carmelo an 86 for Agent 3 Silver and Limitless Range Bronze. Don't worry, I'm going to give you guys the jump shots in this video, but listen to this, okay? I forgot how broken the 86 3-ball is with the 95 midi. What do I mean by that? Because the 95 midi unlocks all the shooting badges on Hall of Fame and Gold, it makes you feel like you're shooting on a 92 or a 93 three-pointer. It is very easy to shoot threes on this build, even though you only have an 86. Now, I use 2 jump shots in this video. If you want it to look more like Carmelo, wait, hold on. I actually need to speak about this. 2K like screwed up his shot. Like if you put on pure Carmelo, it doesn't even look like his shot. So anyway, if you want to look like more of a Carmelo shot, you're going to use Carmelo Anthony base with Oscar and Melo 67-33. And then for the better shot, like the a lot better shot, and to still somewhat look like a Carmelo shot, you want to use Tracy base with the same upper releases and blends and speed. I don't play fives, but free points on bronze, 71 free throw. And then for the post control, we're going to go with a 90. And with that, we're going to get back down on Gold. Dream Shake Hall of Fame, Drop Stepper Gold, Post Fade Phenom, and Post Spin Technician on Hall of Fame. Prior to making this video, I watched about an hour of Carmelo film to replicate him the best I could, and I like forgot how much of his game was actually out of the post. It's like every possession, okay, I don't want to say every, but I would say like 80% of his possessions, he touched the ball in the post at least one time. But anyway, to the actual build, with Post Spin Technician Hall of Fame, bro, you can just throw dudes out of the way. It is absolutely very broken. With Drop Stepper Gold, you can just fling them out of the way as well. And then you have Post Fade Phenom on Hall of Fame, and bro, it's It's impossible to miss with the 95 midi and the post fade on Hall of Fame. It's very hard to guard, especially when they're worried about the post spin or the drop step and they start to sag off. Just hit him with the post fade and bada boom, bada bang, it's a green light jump shot. A lot of people don't remember, but this man Carmelo used to catch bodies, so we're gonna give him an 87 driving dunk for that posterizer on silver. As you guys know, I am used to 93 and 94 driving dunk. I was very surprised how good 87 actually is. You can still time the meters very, very easily, as you guys know, as long as there is a defender not between you and the basket directly. Doesn't matter if they're on their hip or on your side or whatever, you're gonna get the big green window, and it is still very, very, very easy to time. Is it as effective as posterizer on gold? No, I would say I get taken out of dunks a little more, but is it still very OP and very effective? Yes, absolutely 100%. If you make any build, I feel like you gotta go with the silver posterizer at least, because it's just, the meter dunks are just so broken and so OP this year. Now for the driving layup, we're gonna go with an 80. This is gonna get us pro touch on Hall of Fame. Look at these first two clips. First, we're gonna hit a 32. It should have been like a 100% smothered, and then we got a nice 40% here too. I forgot how OP pro touch on Hall of Fame actually is. These high layup builds, and bro, 80's not even like a high layup, but because you have the Pro Touch Hall of Fame, it really is like a high layup build, and it's absolutely broken and super effective, especially if you know how to use it. And if you guys go back and watch some Carmelo Anthony highlights, he actually like got some really tough contact layups using his strength in his body a lot. We're gonna leave the close shot at a 65, and we're gonna put his standing dunk to a 50. I usually run a 40 standing dunk on my build, but because it's just 10 higher and we're 6'8", it's a lot easier to get like true standing dunks from a dead stop like this, pushing the dude out the way and then just going up. I cannot do that on my 40 standing dunk builds, and it is Carmelo. He did a lot of standing dunks, so of course we gotta go with the 50 standing dunk, and it's well worth it. For the ball handle, we are going to go with an 85, and then the speed with ball, we're gonna go with a 75, and let's go down here to put our speed to an 81, so we get the speed booster and hyperdrive on silver. I'm asked this question literally every day: Dirk, do you like the builds with no speed with ball? So here's my response. When you have no speed with ball, it looks like you are the same speed off of your escapes and your bursts, but you are slightly slower. It is a few frames. 2K Lab did a test on it. Now, is a few frames a lot? No, it is not. But here is the overall answer to my response. If you dribble in short bursts only, you probably don't need a build with speed with ball. But if you long run like me, you definitely need speed with ball on your build. If you want to look like Melo on the court when you're dribbling and in the post and all that stuff, these are the exact animations that I was using. If you have any questions for me at all and you need them answered, or you need more people to play with, or you just want to connect with me more, join my Discord. The link will be in the description. Let's get back into the video. I'm about to show you guys clips with a 25 pass accuracy because we're leaving ours at a 55. Yes, all these clips that you are about to watch are with a 25 pass accuracy. This is not fake. I did not upgrade the pass in any of these clips yet. Am I recommending you do not upgrade your pass? No, that is not the case. Am I saying 55 pass accuracy is good? No, I'm not saying that either. But is it doable? And is it good enough for the Melo build? Yes, I think it is. Melo was not much of a passer. Yes, he had some very good passes during his career, but that's because he's an all-time great. But for this build, how I wanted it, I left it with a 55 pass accuracy. If you want to tweak it and go higher pass accuracy, it's your build. Do whatever you want. Go ahead. You guys remember that iconic clip of Carmelo saying, "F out of here, I got it"? Well, that's why we're going to go with decent rebounding on this build. And if you go back and watch highlights, you'll see that he was actually a pretty good rebounder. With the 56 and the 60, you're going to get a lot more rebounds than you would think because you have the rebound chaser on bronze. Okay, and this was when my close shot was not upgraded yet, so excuse the misses. But look at just the easy O boards, then just going up with the easy standing dunk. And again, right here, watch this. Look, ready? Look, just gonna miss. My close shot was a 25 at this point. Give me a break. O board, and then just go back up. It's super easy. And I was getting defensive rebounds and O boards over multiple defenders and my teammates, etc. Now for the perimeter, we're gonna go with the 71 for Challenger on bronze. Now, is this low of a perimeter meta? No, but we have a movable forcer on silver, which is basically like its own version of clamps because of our high strength, which we'll talk about in a minute. But to make you guys feel better about this, on my wager build earlier in the year, I ran with a 71 perimeter. It really is just about angles and your actual stick skills. Obviously, having clamps on silver helps a lot in the challenger, etc. But we're going with a 71. It is Carmelo. We're going to leave our steel at a 31. You guys know me. We're going 68 block for chase down on bronze. Super underrated. We're going to talk about that. We're leaving our interior at a 48 because if you guys did not know, interior is just your hands up defense, and 48 if you're right in front of him like you guys are seeing in this clip against a post scorer. Well, he's a smaller post scorer, but you guys get the point. It is okay. Like 48 interior is good enough. And I got a fun fact for you guys. I had this on 25 in this clip. It's literally just angles when getting actual interior stops. And then your block rating is really what is very important. You just have to know when to jump. It's just the angles, okay? It's the angles of the jump and where your position is, and you will get tons of stops in the paint. Okay, for the physicals, we're going 81 speed, 66 excel, and for the strength, it's Carmelo. We're going with an 86. This is gonna get us bulldozer on silver, fearless on silver, physical handles, Hall of Fame, immovable silver, back down on gold, brick wall on silver. And for the vert, we're going with a 75 for the contacts, and stamina 97. Remember, this is important. This is just my opinion of the build. If you want to tweak it to your liking, go ahead. If you want my main wager build, that video is on screen. We got two Nuggets comparisons, and this game just trolls us. Doesn't make any sense. We got MPJ and Kiki Vandeweghe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Go out.